Hi, I'm Katie McGee. We are live in Denver at GBTA's broadcast studio at GBTA Convention 2025. It is my honor to introduce you to Wendy Ward, Chief Marketing Officer, UATP. Wendy, thanks for stopping by.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. We have a high focus, finally, on payments. What are the main factors behind the intensity now, and why did it take so long?
You know, that's a great question. I think over the next couple of days, you're really going to hear and see a lot about payments. And it's actually because now it's actually a strategy. It's no longer, oh, it's a cost of doing business, we have to accept payments. People are truly using it as revenue generation and market expansion. And through that, you're seeing the airlines, the entire industry really looking at how much is me accepting payments actually costing me. It's no longer just a blended rate of credit cards that you accept. You're analyzing it, you're looking at it. And then the rise of digital payments. I mean, how many times do you actually hear check or cash or the traditional forms of payment anymore? You don't. Yeah, and so it's the likes of PayPal, Alipay, WeChat Pay, FlexPay. There's over 300 alternative forms of payment now.
I can't keep track.
And they grow daily. So it's very crazy depending on where you are in the world too. Because you've got some that are very popular in the US. You've got some in LATAM. Installment payments in LATAM are massive. And then you go to Southeast Asia and all around the world, and there's different forms of payment that everybody has to look at now. So it truly is a strategy in analyzing where's my marketplace and what forms of payment do I want to accept. And then working that through the entire ecosystem. How do you do it? How do you get it on your website? Is there only, like the old days, there were only 5 things that you could show on your website? And what's the automation that comes through? So it's really a big factor now that it's a strategy.
Wow. The topic of technology and payments, as you said, is everywhere right now. What are the main things that the travel industry needs to look for, and how is UATP set up for that convenience?
So again, like you said, technology is everywhere. And it used to be, what's your tech stack? Now you go to events and it's like, oh, your payment tech stack and your payment stack. And who are utilizing multi-acquire strategies now, not single strategy. And the big dogs always had everything. There were a few major players in all forms of payment, not just on acquiring, but now you've got a whole bunch of new entrants as well. And it's probably 2 or 3 years ago, payment orchestration was a buzzword. Now it's a reality. You've got payment orchestrators, you've got payment service providers, you've got payment gateways. How do you take that whole thing and put it together into a strategy globally across multiple websites and different uses? And I think another thing that you'll see here too is really how it's become a customer experience. So a lot of it used to be, we'd fix the technology so you didn't have cart abandonment. Now it's across the board. Travelers are very savvy. You've got a new generation coming up that has probably never even heard of a check. I hate to say it, I've used them before.
It's true, so have I.
And they just have no idea. Yeah. And so you have this whole customer experience that has been fully digital. And we as an industry have to make sure that happens. And you've got new things like new NDC, offer and order, things that are truly changing the industry that payments is a part of, and it needs to be encompassed, and technology is what's going to make that happen. And other things like API calls. Now if you aren't doing everything by an API call, you're going to get left behind.
Wow, and it's moving quickly. Like, we have to keep up with what's now and what's next.
100%, yeah.
So what does the future hold for UATP? We know that UATP's long history in travel, payments, what's next for you?
Yep, so next year is the 90th anniversary of UATP.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, I was not there. Let's just all make sure that's known. I was not there in the beginning.
No.
But I have been here for coming on 21 years now.
Wow, that's fantastic.
And just the evolution of UATP unto itself has been thrilling. And every time we come to this, I say convergence, but when the market changes, we have to innovate as well. And that is fully what we're doing now. We have new payment technologies that are coming out. We launched UATP One, so it's a merchant services division. So we do processing Never in a million years did I think we would be processing other forms of payment, but we are. We have our alternative forms of payment division that we've been doing since 2007, but we keep making that better. We're opening in India, so geographically we're growing, and we have a whole new tech stack that we're working on that's going to be coming out that's going to be fantastic.
Wow.
And it's truly exciting because you have a payment provider like UATP that has gone into the travel industry that is historically the most complex, and we've mastered it. And now we've got new entrants that are coming in from retail, gaming, thinking, oh, well, we want to be in travel. We know payments. It can't be that hard. Wrong. It's the most difficult, complex vertical that there is. So what will UATP do? Outside of geographic growing, our tech stack, of course, we're going to look, how do we optimize our network? So does that mean a vertical hop? Possibly, and why would we not? So our mantra is always, if you have a payment need, regardless of your travel industry or not, whatever it might be, let us know. We're here, we can solve it.
We will keep watching you grow and expand and enter into hopefully the next 90 plus years.
Oh yeah, and I probably won't be there either, but
that's all right. You're here now, and we appreciate
exactly.
it. Wendy, thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Katie McGee. We are in Denver at the broadcast studio at GBTA's Convention 2025. Thank you for watching.